So a little bit about EMS. I want to thank you guys for the opportunity to talk about EMS. Give everybody I want everybody to understand what we're talking about. It's some large sum of money that we need to spend to do this. Of course, it affects our city debt limit, and then we need to move forward with a referendum to exceed the levy limit. The following projected levy increase is higher than the actual budget because we must levy for total expenditures and then collect from townships and GMT to establish the true budget number. The total levy increase will not necessarily be used. The citizens will only be taxed on the money allocated to the budget each year. This number will vary depending on revenues and expenditures. We also will have to take out a 10-year loan for purchases of ambulances, equipment, building renovations. So we divided the expenditures and interest accumulated on the equipment by 10 years. So we added $200,000 per year for each of these purchases. As I mentioned earlier, we'll have a levy for a higher rate the first year and maybe the second year, depending on true revenues. Once we are established, we'll only levy for what is needed. Our annual expenditures would be $2,225,000. The long-term debt would be $200,000. Total expenditures would be $2,225,000. Our total tax levy for the first year would be $1,455,000. The first column shows the initial levy of $1,455,000 that you will need to approve to move forward. After the initial levy, we only have to tax our citizens what is needed to provide the service. In 25, as we run for a full year, we'll have a better idea of actual cost. There will still be some catch up on claims, so our levy amount may be more than $653, but shouldn't be as high as 24. So where do we go from here? If council approves to move forward, I'll present a resolution here in the future to finance and council to approve the necessary funds to hire a communication consultant to help us with the referendum. I'm going to place a request for proposal out tomorrow to find a competent communication company and to get bids. We'll send out a request for proposal for the purchase of 3 ambulances to assure the citizens we have chosen a quality ambulance company with the ability to provide them within the prescribed dates. We'll begin to negotiate with the towns, drafting an intergovernmental agreement approved by the governing bodies. We'll develop a resolution proposing the amount of levy increase and the percentage increase over the allowable levy, including the purpose of the increase and the length of time it will continue. We'll hold a public hearing and adopt the resolution for levy limit exception. We'll use the communication consultant to help us educate the citizens on the importance of voting yes, so we can begin to provide fire-based EMS. We'll complete the levy limit exception process, and we'll begin to hire personnel, procure equipment, and make building upgrades. After that, anybody wants to stop in, anybody in the community, any citizen stop at the fire station and wants to talk about EMS or how it's going to affect them or whatever, I'm always open. My contact there.
Chief, thank you for all your hard work you put in on this. I think the citizens of Portage will be real happy with the outcome on this.